Hey there, I'm Angela Stinson. Thanks for joining us while we review the Preschool Promise monthly report. Monthly reports will be due 15 days after the end of each month. The first monthly report is the exception to this rule. This first month you'll need to report on is November, and we've extended the deadline for this first month to the end of December. So your due date for your November report is December 30th. December's report will be due January 15th, and January's report will be due February 15th, and so on for the remainder of this program year. So you'll notice that here we start at November, and at this point we're not asking you to report on any month before November. If your program began before October 31st, 2020, we may be reaching out to you with additional questions, but for now, we're only looking at November through June for our monthly reports. Here you'll enter, get out of the month section for a second here. You'll enter the total number of spaces that you were awarded. And underneath, the number of children that are enrolled at the end of this reporting month. So one thing to pay special attention to, you'll see here for the number of vacancies. Your vacancies are not as simple as the number of children not yet enrolled in your program. Number of vacancies is an empty slot that's remained empty for 30 days or more. So you will start that 30-day count either from your program start date or the date a child left a program. Quick example on this. Let's say you were awarded 10 slots and your program started on October 15th. If you only have 8 of your slots filled by the end of November, you would report 2 vacancies. However, if you started on November 5th and 8 of your 10 slots have been filled, you would not yet report a vacancy on this report. Something unique about this year's monthly report, you'll notice here it says, please inform us of any successes or challenges you've had. We've added these optional text boxes for providers to communicate any success or challenge they've had regarding different reporting topics. We know this year has been unique, to say the least, so please help us understand what is working well or what's really not working well for you in any particular area. We've had a few questions on monthly average daily attendance, questions around how to determine attendance and how to calculate average daily attendance. So remember that attendance is by day, not by hour. You will only be documenting attendance for children enrolled in your program, not for slots that have not yet been enrolled. So if you have 8 children enrolled, those are the children that you're documenting attendance for, not your 10 total slots. To calculate your average daily attendance, I'll go over a quick review, which is that you want to tally the number of children who attended over the course of your program month and divide that by the number of children who should have attended over the course of the program month. But you want to do that over the course of your service days in a month. So let's use a one week, Monday through Friday. If you had 10 children enrolled, 8 show up on Monday, 9 show up on Tuesday, and then 10 out of 10 children show up Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, you can add the number of times children showed up that week. So in this case, 8 plus 9 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10, you get 47. And then you divide by the number of times children were expected to show up. So in this case, it's 50. So 47 divided by 50, we get 0.94 or 94% average daily attendance rate. I'm not going to dig any deeper into the fun math equations on this video, but we will be sending out some more guidance on this through our Gov Delivery Bulletin. Down here, you'll see monthly service hours and year-to-date service hours. So this is where you'll tell us how many of your 900 required hours you've completed this month. And then below, how many of your 900 hours you've completed from the year thus far. So some providers have a waiver for providing 900 in-person hours. We have that information documented for you. You just want to still include how many hours you have provided Preschool Promise services, in-person services for children in the month and then in the year so far. Below, 2 quick yes/no sections on whether or not your program is meeting staff educational requirements and staff salary requirements. And then finally, you have an optional section at the bottom around COVID-19. So we know that COVID-19 continues to impact early educators around the state, around the country, surely around the globe, and we appreciate any information that you want to give us on what that looks like in your particular program. You'll hit submit, and hopefully this is a quick and easy process. Do note that this is by program, not by site. So if you are a program with multiple sites, you'll want to do this for grantee wide. So all of your locations can be in one monthly report. If you have any questions, please email psp@state.or.us, or you can always call our helpline at 503-856-2895. Thank you.